For me, it comes down to wanting to inspire and help a lot of people is the goal. Like, yeah, I think a lot of people like to create content because you can make money if you have an audience. But even if like I've had an audience before, I've had like a pretty large platform, and even if you have money, like you still have to do something. So it's like it's definitely more than money because we all like to create things. Like there's plenty of proof in the world that even if you have like billions of dollars, you still want to create things. You still want to paint. People like have these long ass careers and then they have all this money and they're like, yeah, but like, what's the point of my life? And then they realize that the deeper purpose comes down to things that help people or comes down to ways of expressing their authentic self. And for me, that's why I think this channel is about those two aspects is like, how can I help as many people as I can? And how can I express myself as authentically as I can? And it's so funny because like every upload is friction for developing this. There's different ways of expressing myself, you know? It's like some videos I feel like I want to do something like this where I'm just talking. In other videos I feel like I want to write something out, have an outline, and then speak on bullet points. And then other times I want to go even further and like have a presentation or have like an edited video or something like that. And anyways, I think like this building of a thing requires consistency and it requires showing up. And showing up, I think, can look like an actual output. Like showing up every day. What does that mean? You could show up every day, and how would you define that? You could say showing up looks like posting a video, or showing up looks like spending an hour working on a video. So you could define it however you want, but at the end of the day, you're showing up to it. And I think that's the personal journey involved with building a channel. Because I knew that I wanted to like share something and like put out a video, but there are all these questions about like, how do I style it? Like, how do I do that? So YouTube channels, I feel like ultimately they are vibe communicators. Like it's not, because it's about the energy of the video, I think it's less about the actual production of each individual video and more of like the whole of the channel. So it's like building with you guys. Like I'm building this channel with the people that watch this channel. So it's like we all like combine together to make this cloud, and the channel is like, here's a cloud, here you go. It's like the overall channel. It's not one video. It's like the overall cloud. So I've been working on like just communicating this whole vibe of like the story of the overall channel and not trying to like obsess over the individual bits, the individual uploads. Like what is this whole narrative ultimately? Like what is the overall story of the channel? Because like that's where I feel a sense of connection when I am consuming content from bigger creators. Someone could put out a Mr. Beast video like that level of quality, but they'd have to do it over years for me to feel like I could connect with it as much as I could connect with a Mr. Beast video, because I know the story of Mr. Beast. Like I know him. So, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for being in the story, because it's our story, it's not me. And as I've recorded this, I've had like so many thoughts as to how I should like edit this, or maybe I shouldn't do this style. Maybe I should go back and write out the script and do it that way. But I like the idea of just showing up to this consistently, because this is something that I can record and put out, and it's still creative self-expression. It's just that I get to do it with you guys. And I love to write, so I still will probably put out videos where I also write, maybe create an outline and then make a more polished video. But I've been really thinking about this sense of like connection with the content, and I really want to access that. So that's why I'm just doing it this way. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I do think that in YouTube videos we can really actually feel like we are interacting with or receiving information from the other person. Because there are videos where I can see that someone's recording it, and even if they're saying like good things or it's good quality, I can feel how they're feeling when they record it. I do think that there is a contagious effect with that. And I like having something that I can actually show up for. And when I get all confused about how am I going to create the content, am I going to write it, am I going to edit it, or is it just going to be casual? It's like so confusing, and then I can spend time doing it, but I don't actually get to show up for it. I mean, I do depending on how I define it, but it's like I want to have something out there. It's like the same feeling of making your bed. Like, oh, said I was going to do something and I did it. Like, that's sweet. So, yeah, I like having something out there. Not that I want to like depend my sense of worth on like whether or not I published a video, but like it does feel better knowing that the 90 minutes that I spent working led to something tangible, rather than the 90 minutes I spent working leading to something that I can't look back on at the end of the day and say, did I put that out there? No, I didn't. Like, that sucks. It's actually crazy. I've usually like made videos where I have usually the way I've seen it is like, well, the title is the most important. So I'd go out on a walk and I think like, what would be, my process feels like it constantly changes. I'd be walking thinking like, what would be the title that would totally hit? Like, what would just do numbers? And then reverse engineer it from there, create the script, and figure out how to make the video. But it's like, I haven't had the slightest idea of what, I look at my analytics on YouTube and it's like, I don't have enough subscribers to have like proper analytics. So it's like all over the place. Like some people are saying like, yeah, I really want, like when I look at the trends, there's this feature on YouTube where you can see like what video ideas are there for your inspiration. And like some of them are about like dating, some of them are about like confidence, some of them are just about like economics. It's completely all over the place. So it's like, dude, I have no idea, at least right now, like I haven't the slightest idea of like what title I need to generate to get like the maximum amount of reach. So it's like, okay, that feels like a daunting thing for me to like expend energy on. I'd rather just like turn on the camera and like actually produce something. Because I just want to connect with people. I want to inspire people and I want to help people. And I want to build like a community of people and have that connection. So I kind of just gave up like trying to figure out what like the banger title was going to be. And I was just like, all right, what would be like, what can I do? It's like, well, I could just sit here Um, yeah. And again, I just think it's cool that it's public. You know, like when I'm writing a video, I'm usually just like sitting there typing stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna type some words, and then I'm gonna like delete the fluffy ones and condense this into like its fundamental features, and then from there I'll record it, and then it'll be a video. Sick, you know? But like think about that. That's a process where I'm alone on my laptop, just typing, and like that's cool, but now I'm doing something different and just like doing it publicly. Yeah, guys, I've just been I have had way too much mental bandwidth thinking than I want with regards of like how do I make my YouTube thumbnails? How do I stylize my videos? What topics do I talk about? No. No, no, no. No, I can't. No. Thank you guys for watching and building with me. And you can comment like anything you want because this channel does not currently have the analytics for me to have like the slightest clue about like what you're watching or what you want to see and what kind of style you like. And maybe that's why I'm just experimenting with the style. I think that's kind of it's like, I think that's just kind of the reflection of where I'm at. Is like, I don't need to specify the style and all of that right now because the audience is a reflection. Because here's the thing about the current audience that I have. I don't know them very well. There's not enough volume for me to get data. And they're not actually providing me feedback because there's not enough of them. So that's cool. Because it's like, no wonder I'm confused about, it's like I'm still here to try things out. It'd be different if I had lots of people where there was clearly like a style that resonated with them, but I don't have that at the moment. And that's great because like I can just keep experimenting. And I always want to keep experimenting, but I think it's a dance between me and the audience. So right now, I think that would make a lot of sense as to why I've been feeling like this is a weird sort of content to make. It's because I haven't specified that for the channel. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.